So, you may have just cut off from my other video and you're like, you're in the same position and everything. I'm like, yeah, but now I gotta talk about The Witcher. That has to be a whole separate dealio. So, The Witcher, guys. I am like probably, well, let's look at what Steam has to say. Library of Recent. I'm 9 hours into The Witcher, the first Witcher, Witcher 1. My boyfriend has been telling me for years, basically, like, play Witcher. Because Dragon Age is my favorite series. It is my favorite series. And I played the life out of it. I have seriously played the life of Dragon Age. I know every possibility and every little ending. I'm not there on Inquisition yet. I've only had like 4 characters on Inquisition so far, and 2 I'm kind of remaking, I guess, or at least remaking their story, because when the DLCs came out, I tried to go back to these characters to see how some things ended, and I just couldn't get back into them, so I'm redoing my Solus and Midorian thing, but this is about The Witcher. I opened Garrett. I still can't figure out how things are pronounced, really. For 9 hours now. And I am... he's great. I love that he's a man whore. Basically, that I'm forced to be a certain character is a little off-putting at first, because I like to make my character, like, I've been playing Fallout and Dragon Age, about your character. But, man, oh man, guys. Is Garrett sexy? Garrett? Yeah. It's been over a day. But my boyfriend wouldn't let me have the computer yesterday because he's like, my friends are on and we're playing Dota. And I'm like, I want to play Dota. Let me play Witcher, bitch. Damn it. Work all day, I'm gonna play some Witcher. And it's great. It's a good game. It took me a while to get over the fighting. It's a weird style. I don't know what it would be called, but it's really old school, obviously, because Witcher's an old flippin' game. What year? What year did The Witcher come out? Let's see. It's not telling me straight up on Steam. Witcher. Witcher, Wikipedia. The Witcher came out. Wow. It's telling me when Witcher 2 came out. In 2009 they made the sequel, but they're not telling me. Okay, the release date 2007. Okay, so it's not quite as old as I really thought it was, but it's still kind of old. It looks great. But okay, so the fighting is you have like you have your cursor and you're on the thing, and you can choose whether you want it to just be a point and click or if you want to use your keyboard. I think that's a really interesting concept. You can actually play it as a point and click. I wouldn't, because wow, that would be frustrating. But it's like I'd break my wrist. I don't know. And it's like, no, I gotta do this, now I gotta do this, now I gotta do this. I think that swing around my head, I'm very confused how that would even work as point and click. But you have your cursor over the guy you're attacking, you're in his vicinity, and it will be like a sword, or like a sword with like a X through it, like you can't use it now. And you just kind of have to use it, you just like hit it, be very patient. You have to be very patient with the fighting system. You have to let it do its thing. You click once, you stop clicking, or it will break the attack. And you can like do power attacks when it like flames and stuff. But at first, with my very first fight, I did not understand that concept at all. So I just kept clicking on this thing, and I was furious with it. And my boyfriend was watching me, and he's like, maybe it's kind of like how Dragon Age, how like you click on them and they just start doing their thing on them. And I realized, yeah, I guess the concept is fairly similar. You just click on them and they do their thing. Except for the breaking part. The breaking is what was confusing at first, and I'm I'm glad now that I understand it. It's very easy. I'm playing on normal. I probably could go up to no. Gosh, I don't know. Some things are just really overpowered and they just get around you and they start beating the shit out of you. And it's hard to deal with that right now. But I think I could move up to hard instead of just staying in medium. It's only 3 settings on this one. And it basically just said how much you would need your potions, which I love the crafting of your potions and the balm, like the oils for your swords, and how all that is very like you need it, and how it has kind of more of a like an RPG, like it has more of like a WoW sense where like if you make something, it will like work for hours instead of working for a couple minutes, like you get in a lot of other just console games or small games, you know, not world games. So, or real time games. So I like how like I put the thing on my sword and it's for hours. That's great. Uh, I like how long the days last. The days are like you really have time to do what you need to do. I got one quest pretty early on where it was I had to go light all of these candles, all these shrines at night. And they're kind of far from each other, I thought, from looking at the map. I didn't understand distance yet in this game. Now that I understand distance, I love the map. But, uh, so you have to do this all at night, and I was worried at first because I'm like, wow, how long is night going to be? Because there's going to be things I'm fighting, and I don't understand the system yet. But there's still plenty of night left by the time I was done doing it. And it really also gave me a very good concept of what the map was like. You can get to know the map. You can just run around and like recognize that that's that house. I can turn now. That was really good. Distance, again, fantastic. You can take shortcuts. I like that concept. Storyline so far is actually a little like what the fuck is actually going on. Because I feel like some of the cutscenes just come out of nowhere, and there was no pre-explanation to what was going on. It's just suddenly, oh hey man, do blah 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 and this and that, and then we did that, and I'm like, but I think Geralt is his name, not Garrett, Geralt. I think basically I've lost my memory, but I remember some things. Or I don't know. The other Witchers found me and they know me, so they're helping. Except nobody really seems to give a shit that I've lost my memory. I'll mention it sometimes to people. They'll be like, oh, Geralt, it's been so long. And I'll be like, don't remember you. They'll be like, what? And I'll be like, lost my memory. It's really funny conversation, actually, for some of it. Although a little broken. It could be fixed. It could be better in the conversation and in the plot. I'm sure the farther I go in, the more plot I'll actually get. Like I get what's going on. I gotta get these things from these people because they're dangerous for some reason. I don't know why they're dangerous. I don't know why mutagens are really dangerous. I know they're not good for people who are not witchers. But why does it matter so much if they have it? They're just gonna die if they take it anyway. So I guess we need it to make more? Is that what we're trying to do? Are we trying to make more? Are we like an order? I can't tell if we're like an order of people who've decided to go and do this with their lives, or if we are like mutants or something who have done things to make ourselves more enhanced. I don't understand those concepts yet, and I hope I will. And I think from all the reading in it, it gives me, and it really forces you to actually go through all your reading. That I should eventually get it, but again, 9 hours in, so this is just my first impression, and first impression, like 7 out of 10 would play for days on end. I love it. I didn't think I would like it so much because I started playing The Witcher 2, and I was like, oh my god, I hate everything about this game for the first 20 minutes, and then I just stopped playing. But what was really bothering me was that people were saying things that seemed referencey, and I didn't play Witcher 1, and so I cannot do that. It angers me and just gives me a whole bad experience, so I need to play games that have sequels in sequence. So I am now, and I am so thrilled to play Witcher 3 now than I wasn't before. So, The Witcher, for being a, like an 8-year-old game now, is amazing so far. Really digging it. You should play it too. But, okay. Now I'm gonna go play it now. See you.